Welcome back to the channel. So haven't got the air compressor hooked up, been busy with all the stuff going on this summer, but finally got some stuff together. Gonna get it hooked up. Plan is to run PVC through the shop in a couple different places, and also put a hose reel in hanging from the ceiling. So please stay tuned, and maybe this might help you out in the future when you're doing your project. By the way, unlike the traditional pipe wrench, I found these. I think J.H. Williams makes some of these, but I bought these from Snap-on. I have a smaller set and very large set, and they're freaking awesome. So you might try those out. Everything's gonna be three quarter inch on the PVC. These fittings are all 3/4. So you're probably asking why I'm drilling a hole up here. It's because I'm gonna run the air pipe up and going right here, put a filter on the other side of this wall inside, but I want it up so high because I'm gonna run the air pipe through this ceiling of the shop or along the bottom of the trusses, and I do not want the separator behind my toolbox or working around it. I don't want it to get broke or knocked off, so I'm just gonna put it up high. By the way, the hole I just drilled, if you're using 3/4 inch or whatever size you're using, don't drill a 3/4 inch hole because that's your inside diameter and it'll be too small. The hole I drilled for that is 1 1/8. So here we are. What's up, Ranger? How you doing, bud? So, water air filter up high with a regulator built in. I'll put a pressure gauge on the front of this. The Union right here. I forgot to get another one, so I'm gonna have to run back up to Lowe's and get that other one. Then run the air pipe up, over, down in that corner over there. And then I'm gonna run one, I think, here in the center and put a hose reel. So yeah. So what we have here, this is kind of what I'm coming up with. I'm just kind of winging it. So a lot of these regulators are like 3/8 fittings. This one has 1/2 inch. I bought one a little bit bigger size. So 1/2 inch. Got this bushing here. I just got this from Harbor Freight, so. And I'm gonna put unions on both sides because I know if I don't, I'm gonna have some kind of issue with it. Okay. Okay, this guy. And 90, 3/4 90, it's threaded on one end. And everything I've got at Lowe's, so minus the regulator, I got that Harbor Freight, and as well as the hose reel I bought. Haven't shown y'all yet, but I did get that from Harbor Freight as well. So. Also, this Harbor Freight regulator air filter, it also came with this little gauge, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that on. Okay, so let me just kind of go over what I did here. Coming out of the air compressor, which I'll go back out there in a sec, we have this regulator air filter that I bought from Harbor Freight with the gauge. It's all 3/4 inch PVC. I did use the 480 PSI, so it's like a Schedule 40. Ran along the shop, put a T in there with a 90. Came over, you probably can't see it because of the light, but put a fitting in there, air fitting, mounted a hose reel, and kept this going over here. 90 down, 90 here, and then came out with another 90 and reduced it down and put a couple air fittings on there. This is mainly going to be for welding area, mainly for a plasma cutter, and I really don't need more than that. I mean, than one. Well, and then that one for the plasma cutter. But yeah, so I can just reach outside or whatever, and I can reach all the way across the shop with that one. So we'll go out here and look at the air compressor again. Tomorrow I'll get started on the wiring. So alrighty, right out of here with the 90 metal into a valve and right up the wall. So on this, I think I used 7 pieces. 7, yeah, they come 10 to a pack, so 3 left. What made it kind of nice, I did put this metal clamp right here, and what made it kind of nice is I got these little guys right here. Those are pretty cool. It makes it really easy. I just did those throughout. But right there, I kind of wanted to, they're not as sturdy as metal clamps, so I just used them up ahead. But I want to run everything up over, so it's not in the way, because I always will have stuff all on the walls. So yeah, it should work. So let's get to the wiring. Alrighty, for the wiring up. Go ahead and so this is 240 volts. It's just 2 hots and a ground. So, and I went ahead and put terminals on these wires. One hot goes to line and the other goes to line. Here I'm using just these anchors 3/8 by 5 inch and 3/8 bit to put them in. Alright, here we have it under the lean-to on a concrete pad, wired in and plumbed in. Have our wiring coming through a 1/2 inch conduit into the wall here. Also a valve 3/4 inch all the way through the shop. So that works. Also I have a valve here in the bottom, and I went ahead and mounted it with those 3/8 by 5 inch anchors. Run around here, kind of show you the inside, a little recap. So coming through this wall, put 2 unions on each side, so if I do have to replace this in the future, I can do it without cutting a bunch of PVC apart. It'll be a quick changeover. Runs up here, tees off, ran it over here to the hose reel that I bought from Harbor Freight. Doesn't seem too bad right now, but I guess we'll see as time goes on. Ran the PVC over here, and this is schedule 40. It's rated at 480 psi. A lot of people say I'm crazy for using it, but guess we'll just see how it holds up. It hasn't blown out so far. A couple air fittings here for the plasma cutter, and same with the wiring. Ran it right along this top here, right in the breaker panel, and 240 volts, and that's all there is to it. So hopefully this will give you all some ideas if you want to do the same to your shop. Thanks for watching.